now, AFC Wimbledon's head coach Mark Robertson. We're gearing up for the game against Cheltenham Town tomorrow. A few international call-ups we'll talk about first of all, Robbo.
Yes, that won't affect tomorrow's game obviously, but yeah, we've had Terry called up, Thomas has been called up, and also Dan, they've been called up.
We had a pretty comprehensive roundup in terms of injury news from Tim Maynard this week. Unfortunately, one addition to that in terms of Luke McCormick. What's the situation?
Yeah, Luke training yesterday, just blocked a cross and his ankle has turned. So yeah, we can't sort of grab a break with injuries at the moment. So Luke's going to get a scan this afternoon to see how bad it is. He seems a lot more positive this morning than he did yesterday, but obviously I think the disappointment of getting injured, that can make the pain feel even worse. But I had a chat to him this morning and he's still in discomfort, but it's not as bad as it was yesterday. So we'll see what the scan reveals, but hopefully it's not too long term.
Of course, Cheltenham Town, who we play on Saturday, we've played them already a couple of times this season. They've had a few wins since they last met us as well, but you know quite a lot about them already, yeah?
Yeah, they recruited well in January, and they recruited well up top, and obviously Alfie May scoring well for them. So yeah, we know quite a lot about it, but I was pleased with our performances against them. In the cup I thought we played really well, but then we kind of let them back into the game. And in the league game, again I thought we were dominant. So we know the areas that we need to improve on to bring those wins about, and that's what we've been working on all week. So despite the disappointment of losing Macca, the lads are in great spirits, and we need to put it right on Saturday.
Well, exactly. I mean, we're around here all the time filming you guys in terms of training all week. The atmosphere remains as it always has been, very positive that we're going to get out of this, yeah?
It is, because we have a way of working. You don't panic. Obviously we realise that the results aren't good enough. I strongly believe that we're competitive. I know we're competitive. Everything points towards the fact we're competitive. There's been a couple of situations when we've looked too disappointed. I totally accept that, when things haven't gone our way. But it's not disappointment as in not caring, it's disappointment that the game might have got away from us, or we give away a stupid goal. But I know we're competitive, and when we get it right at the end of the pitch, we need to get it right. As I said, I'm confident that the wins will come.
With the game against Cheltenham as well, when we were speaking to Tim, obviously Egley and Henry are both available for selection. We were working on the time earlier in the week with Sam Cosgrove. What's his situation now?
Yeah, so because he trained yesterday, so that was good. So we wanted to see how he was. So he trained yesterday and trained again today. So Sam's, because he's fully in contention. Egley's well on his way back now. He's training, and the same with Henry. Henry's completed a really good week session, so that's good news. So although obviously we lost Shay for the season, Henry's now back in with us and doing well.
Yeah, first chance, of course, to have a real chat with you about the fact, of course, that Shay Alexander and Aaron Presley, their seasons are done, which is a great shame.
It is, and it's you've got to get on with it, Rob. It's not ideal when you've got the depth that we've got, and obviously it doesn't help when you're losing those sort of players. But you got to get on with it, and that's what we do. As I said, you can't, because we have a way of working. Everything is quite seamless, and we know exactly where we've got to improve on, and it doesn't change. Obviously, having more players helps the situation because it gives you more choice. But we know where we're not good enough and not performing well enough, and we keep working on to change that situation and turn the situation around completely.